in the chat.
Man, oh man.
It's late though. That's crazy.
I think dude's wide awake now for that game though.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's whatever they can. Diamonds always go back and listen
Hmm.
to my podcast, especially the last one. That shit.
Yeah. That was probably a record setting views.
I don't even know what's my highest views. I'm not sure, but I had one that was close to like 100 or something. But
Man, that's
like
crazy.
90. Yeah, it was something like that. But all right, okay, all right. So,
Whew, man.
all right. So, and the Falcons and the Saints still playing in real life. Where's Redo? I mean, where is mixtape? All right, okay. So we just watched them. This is simple mathematics, ladies and gentlemen. And I got my boy Redo with me, and we're gonna talk about some shit real fast. First, we just watched the motherfucking FM Super Bowl, and that shit was crazy. And the
Oh
shit,
man.
the game was wild as fuck. Like Jr. not lying when he say that Flash scored on a lot of like throw it up shit. But I
Yeah.
mean, if that shit working, it's working. But JR had a touchdown where it kicked off a Bama leg into his hands. And, and it was like two pick sixes. It was just a crazy ass fucking game, man. That shit was wild as fuck. And then the shit drops with JR up 35-31 with under 30 seconds to go, and Flash got the
Mm-mm-mm.
ball. Flash got the ball. He just completed a pass probably around like the 50, and he had three timeouts and a little bit less than 30 seconds to go. Man, oh man, I don't know when I would play again. I really don't know when I would play
Nah,
again.
I wouldn't.
That might be a wrap for me.
Nah.
Especially.
Cause picture it like this. Imagine if that's you or me, right?
Hmm.
And we in the chat going for our first Super Bowl speech, and that joint drops.
What up?
Off the comments alone, I'm not playing again. I might not. I
Yo,
might just
y'all talking
retire.
about the
Yo,
JR?
Yeah, we
yeah.
talking about the Super Bowl,
Man, listen,
Man.
listen. I mean, look, I see what they were talking about, like his play calling. I haven't even paid attention to it because I'm like, I'll watch like two plays, and if I see an interception, I'll just turn it off and watch the NFL game. But that right there, nah,
Ooh,
yo, he just scored.
that's man.
Yo, the amount of momentum that you have and your just everything
Exactly.
that your aura, everything around you, it's just a different type of feeling when you score with 20, what was it, like 40 something seconds left when you got the ball.
Like 33, I believe, or something like that.
Like, come on, man, that's crazy. I feel bad for him. And the worst part about it is certain people have reps in the leagues, so they get
Hmm.
different type of representation and they get different type of treatment. I mean, I could be wrong, and
No,
the
you're right.
commission might be saying, nah, everybody gets equal treatment, but we all know it's not like that.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
not. It's
no, it's not
not.
That's the
like
only
that.
part that sucks.
JR definitely not about to get the benefit of the doubt from nobody. So
Nope.
that ain't about to happen. But that's crazy. Like, I can't. I'm not playing at the very least until Sunday. I need to calm down and relax off some shit like that. Like, I just don't even want to think
I
about
felt so
Madden for a
bad for
couple of days.
him, man.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, that's
so
rough. That's
trash,
rough.
man. That is so trash, man. And imagine if he loses the rematch. That's
Like,
crazy.
And look, and you know everybody wants him to lose now because it makes a bigger headline if he loses compared
Dog,
to if he wins.
it's certain dudes that's gonna act like that game didn't even happen. Like if he lose, that game that just happened, that didn't even happen. Like
Right.
it's dead and gone. And they just gonna say, "Oh, you got dogged or whatever, man." How do you come back from that? That is
wait,
crazy.
so did they like confirm that the game dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah, the string dropped and everything. I don't know what the fuck happened. The,
That don't sound fishy to you? Like, it's different for a game to drop and then for the stream to still be up, right? Or am I wrong?
I
a
mean,
lot of the time when the game dropped, the stream do be up because we see the message. You
yeah.
left a good chunk of the time, but for the stream to actually drop and all that, and the fact that the stream dropped, that kind of say that it was on Flash because he was streaming. So
Yeah.
man.
This is some man, that's some wild stuff.
Yeah, man, Flash was streaming and the whole thing dropped. So, man, nah, Flash can take a L, but still, it's like,
Nah. Eh,
oh,
oh
I
no,
don't
man.
I don't I would almost guarantee he wouldn't be the type to pull it, especially but it's so hard because like all right, on one end you got JR up by forward, like under a minute left. So he thinking I got it in the bag. No matter what happened early in the game with how his defense was playing or how the receivers was catching whatever. But then on Flash side, you like, well, I done scored off the verticals multiple times this game. So what's
yeah,
30 seconds? And I'm at
Yo,
nah,
midfield.
nah.
So it's like,
I just thought about too.
Oh
This
shit,
was
what's
JR's
that?
chip, man.
yeah, it
I
was.
don't know if y'all watch him play Dave. He was up
Yeah.
was it 16-0 or 17-0, and Dave scored two touchdowns in like 20 seconds.
Jeez.
And then
Yeah,
and JR still rolled through and ended up winning late in the game. He plays
Yeah.
Chris, same shit. His defense comes and makes some big plays at the end of the game. Now
um,
he's in the chip. Man, that was his to win, man. I
I
feel
hope.
bad for him.
I hope you don't mind me saying this on the podcast, but he, first of all, he's sick because he wanted to get on. He the reason why I started it because he hit me after the Dave game and was like, "What's up with the podcast?" I ain't watched the game. I was like, "Man, what the fuck happened?" And he said some shit
That was a
about
good game.
they counted him out against Dave. He was hype as shit, and he just said he was waiting on Flash to play and that he wanted to get on after that. But he's sick now, so he ain't probably gonna talk for a minute. Especially when
For a
dudes
minute.
in the chat talking nonsense and shit, man. I'm hiding the
Yeah,
chat.
exactly.
I'm 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 doing all that shit, man, because I don't even want to hear the bullshit, man. Like at
Yeah.
times like that,
I'm
the
so
jokes
happy I'm
just
never in that
corny.
position, man.
You know what I'm saying? At a time like that, the jokes are just kind of like
Oh,
man,
of course, of course, of
it's
course.
Yeah.
it's like
It's
man, I'm all for the jokes, but that's just whack. You know what I'm saying? That's just whack. But man, yeah, FM, man. We definitely gonna see what happens when they play again. I don't know if they playing again. I'm not in the FM chat, but I don't know if
I'm
they.
Yeah, me
looking
either.
now. I don't see they're not really saying much, but like I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's like say me and Kerm get into it and Kerm is in that position. I don't care who it is. I'd never want somebody to be in that position
Yeah, you don't.
that JR is in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
Yeah.
don't.
it's like if you made when Antoine was in the Super Bowl and that same shit happened to him and he was up at the end. After Antoine done went, he struggled and he fought and he beat Reggie. And he struggled and fought and he beat Mays. Struggled and fought and he beat Chris. Now this dude's in the playoffs. I mean, in the Super Bowl, and then to lose, to not even lose, to have it dropped at the end. That's
Yeah,
just a crazy
we were
feeling.
just
Oh,
talking about that. Like
I don't. I just don't know how I would react to it, man.
You
that's not the
can't.
fight for mine.
You can't.
And
You gotta take a day off at least.
yeah, and then on top of that, you come into the chat and you see niggas talking trash, just saying nonsense about it. Like, yeah, I just can't. I couldn't. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't handle that. I will be so mad that I just,
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
I would just have to walk away for a minute, man. But
And like I said, he has a bad rep already, so it doesn't help him. at all.
Yeah, like ain't no sympathy
Yeah.
for him because
Yeah.
he a trash talker. Ain't no sympathy for the trash talkers, man. It's just it's open season on dudes like Jr.
Mm-hmm.
and myself and shit, Redo and fucking just different dudes like that. Like ain't no sympathy for that shit. I will say this: I was surprised at the response of my Super Bowl L.
I was too.
It wasn't as
I was
bad
too.
as I thought the shit was going to be.
It
Like I
wasn't
got
bad at all, in my opinion.
yeah,
It
I
was
got
Yeah, I don't
like,
think you know what it was. I think you accomplished so much that people really couldn't say much to you. I mean, look who you took out in the
yeah,
playoffs.
yeah. Like I respected that. But speaking of the playoffs, NT playoffs about to start. I guess I don't know tomorrow.
Wait,
I mean,
hold on. They're playing. Oh snap!
they
who
playing?
playing?
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I see another stream went back up.
Hey, this so crazy, man.
Yo, that's
It's like
not me. Not me.
it's like the lights went out in the Ravens versus 49 Super Bowl,
Wow.
man.
I totally
Yeah.
disagree with Jose. Jose said that there's no perfect solution. I just restart tomorrow from the beginning. Nah, I can't.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I
I
don't.
mean, but he's right though. There is no perfect solution because you'll say one thing and it might seem right, but then I don't know.
I mean, I agree that you can't give nobody the you can't give Jr. the force because Flash could have scored. It was enough time, and he had three
Yeah.
timeouts, so you can't give him the force. But you also got to get that dude like just go to him PM and ask him when he think he'll be him and Flash because they both drop. Just ask them when they think they can be ready to play. Don't force the dudes to play tomorrow, man. Let them dudes just think about that shit, and when they ready, they fucking ready. Ain't don't even rush that shit. That's some
I don't
diamond
know. It
shit
look
to
like
go
they're
through,
playing
man.
now. You probably
Man,
like, yo, let's just get it over with.
I mean, yeah,
Some
that too. And also, Jr. I mean, I can't speak for Flash, but Jr. not afraid at all of Flash. You could tell by how he came into the chat. He already said he knew what he was doing and all that. He confident. He confident to go up against Flash. So he probably not really like he's sick, but he ain't worried about it. Peppers had 93 tackles. Oh, I see you, my man. I see you. You gonna get that C, boy. I promise you. I'm gonna find a way, man. I'm gonna edit that shit into the game. I'm gonna change your name to C space Drabil Peppers. So motherfuckers can see that shit. Hot, him and Garrett, man, a hot and soda defense, man. And so did they stop?
Yeah, it looks like I don't know what they're playing though. I don't know if they want to play a quarter, if they're supposed to play like a drive from the whatever.
Let me look.
That's crazy,
I
man.
wish I could just. I
Yeah, he
mean,
scored
but
7-0. So it looks like they're playing a whole new game. That's crazy.
There's no way on this planet. Nah.
ain't no way in hell I'm playing that game again tonight. It's just not happening.
Exactly.
And Flash already up 7. So we gonna keep our eyes on that. That's crazy. But I want to talk about the NC playoffs real fast. I got the FM Super Bowl going on my phone, and we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about
same.
them NT playoffs going real fast. Not actually. Let's go to awards real quick. Um. Okay, so the NFL MVP was Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod, is that his? Did he get it the first year?
Yup.
He did. Oh wow.
Damn. So
Hmm.
that's Tyrod's NT third NT MVP. The first one by me and 2 by Mays.
I think he got it last season.
I don't even. I think he did though. I think he did.
Either him or Zeke. One of the two.
Or
Yeah,
it might have been Zeke.
yeah. Zeke was in the running. I do remember that.
No, that's not the
Um, AFC Offensive Player of the Year was Tyrod, of course. AFC Defensive Player of the Year was Shazier. Uh, Great year, obviously. Offensive Rookie of the Year was the Jags, Nino Brown. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Basman Carradine from the Dolphins. What position do he play? I can't. What position is that? Y'all know? he had.
It's
Yeah,
probably a
I
linebacker
think
or
he said
something.
left end or something like that.
Uh,
Left defensive end.
And he had the top two players in defensive rookie of the year were Dolphins players. He had three players in the top seven and the running for defensive rookie of the year. That's all right, not bad, Tom. Best quarterback was Nino Brown. Like Brady had a good year. So how the
no,
fuck?
hold on, wait, pause. Brady had 56, I believe, interceptions.
Interceptions.
And this is actually, you know what? Go ahead. I'll go on my
Hey,
tangent
yeah,
after we're done the awards.
yeah. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak on
That's fine.
that. Melvin Gordon had a fucking awesome year, running back of the year in the AFC. Brandon Cooks was receiver of the year in the AFC, followed by
Yeah, he had a
Conley.
crazy year. Yeah, like
Like
almost 2,000
2,100
yards.
yards.
Yeah.
2,100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2112, I believe.
Damn, not bad, man. That's dope. And then Flash had Conley and Hill right behind him. So yeah. Offensive lineman Cam Robinson from the Jags. Actually, the
Look at the
top,
first three.
yeah, the
Yeah,
first three was Jaguars, 12 and
that's
4.
crazy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he got that. Oh, and he had four in the top seven. Not
Yep.
bad, not bad. Um, FM playoffs, Denver got the ball on their own 41. D lineman of the year, Von Miller had 4-12. Denver Broncos. Von Miller
Ain't that
had
something?
some amazing stats, and then followed
What?
by how the fuck you say this dude name right up?
Yeah, Jesus, I have no idea.
Oh, Ngagne?
Oh, a guy, yeah, okay.
You talking about the dude for the Jags?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ngakwe or something like that? Yeah, that dude is nice, man. I had him on my team last year? I think it might have been last year, the year before.
yeah, he had a good year. Then my boy Miles Garrett came in third with 17 and a half. I'm proud of that boy. He did his thing. Linebacker of the year, go to Shazier. No surprise there. Followed by Derek Rivers from the Patriots. I'll read up on him. We'll look at a few stats.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a left end. That dude is nice.
And the Patriots had two in the top five because Eli Harold was third. So that's not bad.
I don't know how Manny let him go. That dude is nice.
Eli Harold.
That's negligence right there.
Oh shit! Ha Clinton Dix was the DB of the year in the AFC.
Yo, he had like 8 picks in the last like 2-3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
And Malcolm
I
Butler
forgot
was.
who did they play? He played Tone.
Yeah, he played Tone.
He had 4 picks against Tone, and like 3 of them was to the crib, but 2 or 3 with 2 of them to the crib. That's crazy.
Wild.
It's sort of like McKenzie this week versus Vic.
Kicker of the year, Santos from AFC. Nobody cares about kicker though. NFC, we go back.
Nah, but keep going. I'm just playing.
NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Tevin Coleman. Man, them Falcons are amazing, man. And then that was followed by David Johnson. Hey, quick shout out to Jesus, man. He been like Jesus is I think so far this year in Madden 18, this Madden cycle, Jesus definitely a top 10 player. So props to him.
Yeah, he solidified.
Oh yeah, I want to hear this list. I want to hear this list. Whenever you get to that part, I want to be here for that.
I'm gonna do it on the fly because I didn't really put, but I got you. Vic Beasley, Atlanta already dominating the awards in the NFC.
Crazy.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, B.J. Long from the Cowboys, followed by Bryant and and from
Anand or some shit.
Anand from the Cardinals. uh, Another Falcon in the NFC, Stromile Swift. That can't be his real name. I heard that
Nah,
before.
it wasn't.
That's
Where
a
that's from?
basketball player.
That's a
Stro,
basketball player.
Stromile Swift. I heard that before.
He used to
Basketball
play
player.
for the
The
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, the Suns, like,
Oh,
but
okay.
originally though it was like Sanchez Smith or something. Dave changed it one day.
Okay. But the Falcons dominated NFC with three of the four awards already named.
Yeah,
Best quarterback Cam Newton in the NFC. How he
by a
best
healthy margin.
how he best quarterback but didn't go to the Pro Bowl?
You know? Hold on. Can we go back? Can we get to the stats? Can we detour to the stats real quick? Like the league
Yeah,
leading in passing.
of course.
Look at my numbers. Now understand this. You're going to see 35 for the touchdown. You're going to see 15 for the interception. Understand, I didn't throw 15 interceptions. I threw 10 interceptions myself. I threw more than 35 touchdowns, but you know, some shit happens.
A
And
damn
even my
near.
yards, I'm pushing 5,000, 5,100 if the shit just holds up 3 times that it didn't.
Yeah, that's true. Your completion rate.
And all this after they said I couldn't pass because they wanted to overanalyze one game. I came out and I had the best passing season for the ages. It's easily a top 5 passing season in the history of the league, and it would have been top 1 again had my stats held up. But now that I got that out the way, I would just like for people to know this quarterback shit out here, it ain't a game. I'm back to being the best quarterback. I'm back to being the best signal caller there is, and do with it what you will or what you can. Cause I show him.
uh,
Okay,
he quarterback passer rating was 123. That's damn good. And
and that was
completion
down from my last year rating.
completion percentage 71, long 75. Yeah, I don't know how he didn't go to the Pro Bowl.
But we don't get no respect. Like we get no respect. It's crazy. It's
Hey,
so crazy.
no. How did he go to the Pro Bowl though? That's a glitch in the game, man. Fuck
Like
yeah.
my, you got players with,
Go,
and
go
I
when you
understand
do
it.
it. Go to the stats, and did you look at it from the NFC standpoint and see where he was
Yeah,
at?
like
And
the only person that had more yards in the NFC was Brissett, and that's because they were losing 95% of the time. Um, Nobody. I think the closest person in terms of just like the whole picture was David. He had 29 touchdowns, 17 picks.
I'm gonna go
His
to
rating was like
NFC.
117 or something.
All right, so as far as hold on, my bad. As far as yards in the NFC, yeah, Cam was second, and he had like 200, close to like 100 and something less attempts too,
Yeah.
and more touchdowns and less interceptions. 71% Cam was well, he was really second because I'm sure these top three dudes ain't play a lot. So he was second in completion. Rating he was first. Hold on, man. Let me look at
It's
this.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But look, I'm glad y'all here as witnesses because people would think I was lying if I said this myself. Because
Ah,
chat in the chat facts don't really get you very far. But the
no,
proof is here.
he really didn't go to the Pro Bowl.
Nah, the Pro Bowl is something is messed up because when I saw Stephon Diggs made it, I said, "How? Like his stats weren't even that good." I'm like, "How did he make it?"
My
And
dude
then
And
made
the
it.
crazy part is though, we're used to this. Like I got robbed out of MVPs, Pro Bowl victories. If you want to count these weak ass Sims, like, come on, man.
Yeah,
I don't know,
Come
man.
on.
that's
My
crazy.
kicker was fifth on the list or sixth on the list, and he ended up getting into the Pro Bowl, and only like one kicker
Crazy.
makes it. So I'm like, I mean, I ain't hating on it because of course it's my
Yeah,
player, but
it's the luck of the draw,
it's
man.
just It's
My receiver
crazy.
had 314 receiving yards. It
He
made the
made the
pro.
Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl. I'm guessing it's as a kick
Probably
returner
to kick returner.
because I returned one punt, but I don't know. But
Yeah, that's probably it.
best running back Tevin Coleman in the NFC. Oh, so B.J. Long is a wide receiver. I got you. He was wide receiver for the Cowboys, best wide receiver. Best offensive lineman, of course, Cowboys, and Frederick was the winner, but Martin and Collins was up there. Actually, he got all his linemen was in the top seven, and then it was two Falcons. That's crazy. Vic Beasley down. Okay, so the Falcons won a good chunk of the NFC awards,
Yeah.
And the Cowboys,
Mm-hmm.
and then Earl Thomas was defensive back of the year in the NFC. Oh, but Harrison Smith was in there
Yup,
mixtape,
and didn't even make the Pro Bowl. Go figure.
and
Yeah.
Mackenzie
And
Alexander
I'm
was
up
in there
there
too.
counting. I said, okay, so at least like maybe two strong safeties, two free safeties. Nope. I think he might have been the third one, but still.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on,
and
man.
Daniel Hunter was in the running for best D lineman too. I mean,
And he
so
ain't make the Pro Bowl either, man. And he had
And that's
so
really wild.
I haven't played him in like 3 games though, so I can understand.
what happened? Hey, they stopped the
I just
game. I know they didn't do the one drive was the game winning drive or some shit. Cause if they did, that's whack. Go in the chat and find out, mixtape.
let me see.
Give us the give us the news on that. Um. Okay. So now, okay, Redo, where we going next, Redo? We was talking about something. We talk
Let's talk about I mean, yeah,
before we do
let's talk
playoff
about
preview.
the mm,
Before the playoff preview, I mean, we can just chit chat, man. Not chit chat, but I had a terrible year. Actually, I was thinking right, like because I did have three sim L's, but
yeah, Little Sims would do
even
something.
at 7-9, I had quality wins in there. I had
Wait,
two
wait,
again.
wait, wait, wait. Something going on in here.
Oh, on the fish market joint?
JR said somebody that has a fucking denture, nigga. He ain't have no commit said nothing. Uh
What?
oh.
Oh man. It's like we on CNN with some breaking news or something. Side note, look at these Falcons ratings like on their little offensive needs. Just look at all the green.
You be going to? I didn't even know you could go to that for other teams.
Nah, this this flash stream.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, damn, Ronald taught me some shit I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. I feel bad for him, man.
He about to come on and explain.
Nah,
Oh
you
man.
can't even explain this. But I'm happy he is though.
Yeah, he about to come on.
Yeah. We need to stop everything for this.
Oh yeah, we got some breaking news. We about JR about to
Oh,
join.
I invite him.
Yeah, invite him. JR, all right, bet.
What's his name?
What's
Giants
it? Yeah,
Nation.
it's JR for the chip, right? Oh yeah, yeah. That's his motherfucking.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to hear this.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Yo.
Let me know
Oh
when.
man.
Let me know when you send it.
I sent it to him.
Wow.
Uh,
So they really gave it to Flash. That is so crazy.
They
I
gave the
can't,
Super Bowl
man.
to Flash.
Yeah,
why?
because I guess because he scored in that quarter.
Oh, that
I
is
don't know,
that
man.
is
I don't know, man.
bullshit. Oh
Wow.
my god.
Nah, man.
No,
Definitely nah.
you can't do that. No, I wouldn't
Oh
even.
man.
If I was Flash, I wouldn't even want that.
Right. That's not even a.
Yeah,
reputable championship.
especially if you're the reason why the shit dropped in the first place.
Exactly.
How did they do that?
He left the group. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
done.
man.
I'd be done with that.
That's crazy.
That's
Fuck out.
whack.
I definitely
That's
would
so
have fucking
wild.
left. Yeah, that's trash. That's why, that's why I just leave it there, man. I just, I just,
Wow,
I
man.
just leave it there, man. That is
That's
trash.
so crazy.
That is trash, man. That's crazy. It,
Damn.
it is fucking empty. Flash,
Oh
man.
boy.
How?
Yo, what
I'm
up?
glad. I'm glad you joined. Jr. about to join, and this, NT, but we show FM love.
Yo, this nigga is let me tell you something right now. Real talk, my nigga. Real talk, my nigga. Real talk, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You're trash. And this is why I tell you that. Because my nigga, how the fuck you gonna sit here and be disconnected and your best player is out for the game and you gonna come back and you gonna let him play and he's the reason why you won. Because he the one that was stopping the run. And he was out for the game, my nigga. No, my nigga. No, I'm not making no video, my nigga. Keep the same energy. This is the same energy, my nigga. You ain't shit, bro. That's disrespectful, my nigga. The nigga was out for the game. Now all of a sudden you want to be running different type of plays or this type of different shit, and you talking about, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. How your stream drop, bro? Explain to me how your internet drop, bro, please. Cause your stream dropped too. How? The stream dropped too, though. How? 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 How does your stream drop too, bro? Yeah, nice, nice. And then Vic comes back, and then you get the ball with a quarter, and then it's accelerated clock. So my offense, which takes time, can't operate. Come on, my nigga, fuck out of here, bro. That's what you needed to win. Congratulations. It's all right. I know I won. I know I won, nigga. Fuck out of here. That shit is crazy. I smoked all y'all niggas since I came back from Dubai. Ain't one loss, nigga. Fuck out of here. This nigga gonna beat me on some bullshit. This nigga's crazy. Nigga went from running cover 4 all game to running man coverage with Vic Beasley on the man coverage on the running back to stop the running back on the run. And he gonna tell me he ain't try to cheat me? Fuck out of here, my nigga. You ain't shit, my nigga. I slapped all of y'all niggas. Commissioner League, you gonna sit here and tell me that's not in the rules when the nigga was out for the game. Fuck out of here. That shit weak, my nigga. That shit is weak. That shit is weak. How about that? That shit is weak. What? Power counter, dive, what? Drag routes, what? Play actions, what? So what if I run the same formations? So what? So what, my nigga? What was you running all game? First of all, let's talk about same plays and same formations. The first 3 quarters of last game, the first 3 quarters of last game, what was you doing? First down, cover 4. Second down, cover 3, Mabel. Bro, go watch the stream. Go watch the stream. You had on third downs, you was watching the cover 3 cloud. Shut up, my nigga. That's crazy, my nigga. Whatever. You take your little brother ass win, my nigga. Fuck out of here, my nigga. That shit trash.
But
That's
him
the
to
trash.
be in this position that he's in right now,
That's the trash.
I couldn't do it, man.
That shit trash.
Yeah.
Play the whole game. Why would I play the whole game? Why would I play the whole game? You should have been a man. You should have been a man and dropped and put Beasley on the bench. You should have been a man and put Beasley on the bench. Yeah, my nigga. Whatever, my nigga. So I don't have momentum no more. That's what it is. I don't understand how it just dropped. When the fuck this shit just dropped, nigga? I ain't never had my internet just drop in my crib. Never. I had a game drop. Before. Desync, lost connection, EA boot me. But the whole internet? Come on, my nigga. Y'all niggas just trying to pull a fucking wool over somebody's eyes. Y'all crazy. Fuck out of here. Y'all can have that shit in y'all piece of shit league. I got a chip in that shit every fucking year. Every year. This year, who I went through Chris twice. I went through Flash. I went through B. I went through David.
Hey, Flash, they can't hear you, Flash. Nigga? They can't hear you.
Yeah.
They can't hear you. My bad, JR, but they can't hear you, Flash.
Ain't shit to hear, my nigga. Ain't shit to hear, my nigga.
Wait a second. Slow it down for a second. Slow it down.
At the
So
end of the day, man, there's no way I could play that game again. Period. I just
that
leave that shit for
Word,
like
I
two, 3
agree.
Momentum
weeks.
is gone. The game is in his favor.
I'm leaving that
The
shit
game
till
is in
next
his
year.
favor.
Happy
He already knows
Christmas.
how I'm playing the game. I'm sticking to the way I'm playing. So he the one that's switching up.
That's
Come on, my
crazy.
nigga. Now I gotta play from behind. I gotta play from behind. You what? You come on, man. Y'all niggas is crazy.
yeah,
Y'all niggas is crazy.
that's
That's all right, though. I got NT right here. Now I'm fired up. Let that shit happen again to NT. I want to see Manny say, oh, yeah. Star that was out. Yeah, keep him in the game. I doubt Manny doing that. You know why? Because Manny is fair and Manny understands that that's not supposed to be the case. Nigga, you ain't getting a free pass when your internet drop. It ain't like my internet drop and you say, well, Beasley back. No, your internet drop. Yep. Apparently your whole internet drop. That's crazy. I ain't never have a whole internet drop. Never. A whole internet? That's crazy, my nigga. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Absolutely.
yeah, that's
Can nobody explain to me how internet drops?
We need to get some.
Can somebody tell me how a whole internet drops? If
No.
somebody can explain to me how a whole internet drops, I will gladly entertain that shit. Ain't never happened to me.
I don't know.
No,
we might have
no.
to. We have to get the
I don't-
NT
I don't know.
detectives out
I
there.
don't think Flash is PTP, but he can't have the advantage when his shit dropped. You was supposed to take
Feel
the
me?
advantage
Come on, my
through
nigga.
that whole situation. And we know it was his shit
I
that
had
dropped.
momentum.
Wait. But if his internet dropped and his stream was still up,
No, it wasn't.
his internet didn't
Nah,
drop.
everything went out.
Everything dropped.
The
Stream
stream
dropped,
dropped.
everything.
Everything.
When I was able to watch. When I go to like subscriptions, it still showed his stream live.
No,
I
bro.
was-
The shit dropped, bro.
I was watching the game and it said
Yeah,
the
and it
stream
just
is no
stopped.
longer available. Yeah.
My phone was stuck on loading. I was like, I thought my phone was tripping. I was like, damn, I missed the last part of this game. And then I clicked it back on. The joint, you know what I'm saying?
It's like you
Like,
missed the
nah.
That shit crazy. I'm done with fish market, man. That shit foolery, my nigga.
Yeah.
I smoke niggas every year in that shit, my nigga. Every year, my nigga. That's it. That shit my
Yeah,
tune up
we
for
can hear you
NT.
That's crazy.
All right. When's the last time you been in the Super Bowl? Okay then.
Oh,
All right. I've been in the Super Bowl every fish market year, so I don't know what you're saying. That knowing me shit don't mean nothing. Niggas know me, and niggas thought I was nano blitzing. I wasn't. I was making adjustments that I do normally, and some shit happened, and I got suspended. So I don't know about this I know you shit, because niggas ain't know me when that happened. That's cool, my nigga. That's cool. That's cool. Don't matter what you gave me, bro. You put
Can
Big
y'all
BZ
hear
in the game
Flash now?
after your connection dropped. Yeah, we can hear Flash.
no, I was
He's
talking.
talking a whole bunch of bullshit right now. You don't hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him. But, nah, Flash, we talked about it, man. And after some shit like that, I just don't understand. Like y'all got to step away from that situation for a second
Yeah.
because you can't just go back and play the shit and then play a fucking like a quarter or 30 seconds or whatever y'all did. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like y'all both should have just walked away from the shit
And get your
took
star
a-
player back. That
took
doesn't
a-
make
took a
sense.
day.
And get your star player back. Mention that.
and you got the star player back. That's crazy.
If we play the whole game, no. We didn't play the
Yeah.
whole game though. So what? We played a quarter.
Hey, Flash, they still can't hear you, bro. My bad, but they want to
Nah,
hear
Flash
you.
definitely right about that one though. When people get hurt and then they restart, they be hyped that their play not hurt no more. You're definitely right about that.
Bro, Caesar, the commissioner, said we have to play a quarter. He's the commissioner.
C said
Ask
that?
him.
Why
C said
did
that.
you put- That's crazy.
What did I say when I got in the chat? What did I say when I got in the chat? I
crazy.
said no. We playing with the same time out. That's what I said when I got in the chat. Caesar said no. Y'all playing the quarter. That's the rules. I don't know what you said, bro. I wasn't paying you no mind in the chat. Of course you got to bench the nigga. He out for the game. How you got an advantage? Yeah, tell me a case study where the Super Bowl drops with 30 seconds and we got to restart it. I don't want to hear about regular season games. I want to hear about a Super Bowl. I want to hear about a Super Bowl. Oh, now this would be the first one. I hear it.
Flash, they still can't hear you, man. You gotta change your party settings.
Hit
Go into the party chat, and then and then it's like 3 lines, and then you gotta like click to allow your voice to be shared or something like that.
So you know how new shit was funny, my nigga? Let me tell you how new shit was funny. I played Chris today, and I played Dave today. In both games, connections was clean. I got in this game, and my menu's just lagging all crazy, all of that shit. Boom. I'm down 14 zip. Or bullshit, shit breaking down on me on some bullshit. Niggas getting jump balls all crazy, whatever case may be. Nigga, third quarter, clean. Game is clean. Right? I mean, my bad. Fourth quarter, game is clean. Bruh, I go to kick the field goal, and the shit did what it did to me when I played Seahawks and NT last season when the shit lagged on me on the field goal and I missed. That shit lagged on me on that. From that point, the shit end up dropping. How? I'm paying attention to the damn game. How? Oh,
So
but nothing
Flash,
funny. And then you come back and instead of being at the disadvantage you was at, you gained an advantage by your own DC. By bringing your #1 player on defense back. And he was the one that made the key stops. That's all I gotta say, my nigga.
Just to let you know.
He's not what?
Flash, do you think that you would have won that game had it not what you call it?
Of course he gonna say that.
Yeah.
Of course he gonna say that. Hell no, he wouldn't have won. The only thing he was getting that game was
I
verticals.
don't think he was gonna win either.
The only thing he was getting was verticals. And that was because he was catching me and making adjustments.
You never favor me in this situation, so I'm fine with that. And you're
But
gonna
it's not even you. I think it's just the game in general.
You see, but like I could tell you, like me, my last 2 games, I came back and I beat Maze, and I came back and I beat the Panthers. So I was.
You couldn't do nothing that game, Flash. You couldn't do nothing. The only thing you could do was verticals, bro.
Like
the only thing you could do was verticals in the stretch play. That's it.
Hey, JR. Your first touchdown came off your nigga getting popped. It bounced into somebody's hands and being touched out. Hold on.
Yeah, and I stiff-armed them.
Wait.
I usually stiff-armed them.
No, you like talking, so now let's not talk. Your man's
But make sure you say the facts right. I usually stiff-armed him.
Then the next one, on 2 seconds left, you run and you break a tackle off, you know what, quote unquote, hold on, let me finish, quote unquote, my best defensive player, and then you get an 80-yard run to end the half. So
what defense was you in?
Hold on, let me finish. You're in fucking 3 wide receivers, a tight end, you're spread out, and you ran a vertical route the play before. I'm gonna be in fucking cover 4. Anyway.
Yeah, back to back again for the 50th time that game. Because this is what you was doing. I already knew what you was doing, bro. Your first play against the jumbo was a cover 4, and then if I ran jumbo again the second time, it was a cover 4, and then on any third down you was doing a cover 3 Mabel. Every
Hold on,
third down
hold
was a
on.
cover 3 Mabel.
Hold on.
I knew
hold on.
that. That's why I was
hold on,
end up
hold
killing
on.
you, because I knew that.
JR,
That's why I came
JR,
back on you and smoked you.
JR, you should watch that game and you should take like screenshots, because what you're saying, it sounds like you remember that very well, but your calls are wrong, first of all. And
What calls are wrong?
Hold on. And at the ending of the game, I didn't have Beasley fucking playing man on your running back.
You was in man coverage, bro.
No,
you was in
Beasley
man,
wasn't
and
in man
Beasley wasn't on the line. So Beasley was playing man coverage. So whenever
He
it's a
was.
run, he running from the other side to the running back.
And then
Yeah.
when Beasley, and then
Because guess what? When Beasley's
hold
gone,
on.
guess who you had in there? You had a 68 overall linebacker, because I already looked at your depth chart. I already looked at it, and that's why I was able to cook you when Beasley went out, because you couldn't stop the run. That's why you was running
JR.
backwards. Yes. Yes.
At the end of the day, all I want you to know, because I'm not gonna go back and forth. I gotta be up at 5:30. I just want
You
you to
didn't pull
know.
the plug. I heard you.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I just want you to know so you can go to sleep tonight and remember this. I fucking won. Unfortunately, it's not the way that I wanted to win. I'll see you again in one of these leagues sooner or later. And when I see you, we'll
Hopefully.
play again. Just know that this year in Madden, you're 2-0 versus me. So you go to sleep, you hold on to that.
Yeah,
You
I'm
run the
1-1,
same
brother.
fucking 4 plays,
Oh, shit.
1-1.
same formation. Hold on, and because it's not. Computer's AI. You have
Uh-huh.
a good night, and I'll holler.
Good night,
at you.
boss. Good night. I'm glad you earned it.
Hey, thanks for joining, Flash. We appreciate your
Yo, I'm gonna go roll
perspective
this
on
blunt.
things.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go roll this blunt. I'm not gonna go back and forth. At the end of the day, like I said, it's not how I
This is
wanted to
like
win.
this is like when Scarface got killed, man.
It's all right, bro. We ain't worried about that, man. It's like the Jesus loss. I don't consider that a loss. You know what I'm saying? For me, y'all consider it as a loss because it's on paper. It don't matter to me, because at the end of the day, you ain't beat me. You know what I'm saying? You caught an advantage. You know what I'm saying? You had a whole quarter to score. So when you came out, you started doing different shit I wasn't prepared for all game that I didn't see. You know what I'm saying? And then on the defensive side, you started running different shit that I didn't see. So I couldn't adjust. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right. I know if we play a
Good night,
game,
bro.
you can't beat me. Simple as that. Have a good night, bro.
Man,
This nigga's trash.
man, oh man.
That's crazy,
boy.
son. The first
Hey,
game, son, everything he got was straight verticals. That's it. That's all he was able to get besides the stretch. He got 2 stretch runs that was big and verticals. That is absolutely it. There was nothing else he was getting at all. But he was gonna win though. Get the fuck out of miss me with that. I had to double up on the outside wide receivers, and I
Hey,
was
but,
playing the middle line.
JR, real
nigga's
quick,
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what C said. C said until season 3. Oh shit, that's Reddle name. To be clear, the game was not given the Flash. Rules are clear. Game disconnects. You start at the quarter with the same score.
I don't care about the bum ass rules. He should have let Vic Beasley be on the bench. Vic Beasley was the difference maker, and he wasn't there when I was winning. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear about all of that.
I understand what you're saying, man, but
I don't want to hear about all that bullshit. I don't care, my nigga. That shit jokes, bro. I win a Super Bowl there every year, bro. It ain't by chance. It ain't by chance. Niggas is crazy. And the only reason why I ain't win an NT Super Bowl yet was because last year I ain't have a fucking QB. Every fucking year my QB going out all crazy. This shit is crazy. I can't even get nothing going. You know what I'm saying? The year before that, who I had? I had fucking. I think I had the fucking Bears or something. I took them niggas over or some shit like that. Like, come on, son. These
okay.
is
So,
jokes, man.
I mean, while
Yeah,
I
what
got
you
you,
doing?
while I got you, I know you probably got to go to work or something in the morning. Let's talk
Nah,
about
fuck
your.
work, nigga. About to
Let's
go
talk.
cop a fucking L. I ain't smoking like a week. I'm about to go smoke some weed, man. This shit got me fucked up right now.
Let's do you want to talk about your upcoming matchup with Manny in the NC playoffs?
I'm gonna put a hole through this nigga so big, y'all gonna all walk through that shit. Work your mother. I think I'm joking with him. This nigga Manny talking all that hot shit because he know his time is coming. That's what he know. And he get home at 1:30 in the morning and I'm up. So if he want to do this, we could do this. That's real talk.
Oh, shit. Oh, no,
Shit.
did
Real
he
talk,
hear
man.
that?
We
Hey,
can do it if
Rado
you wanna
Adam.
do
Rado Adam, man. Adam. Oh, he
Hey,
there.
he here. You see it? This nigga's crazy. I'm telling you, son. I'ma smoke him. I'ma smoke it. You see. Let me tell y'all something. You see, Jesus. You see, I planted this shit, bro. I plant now. I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't point shave. I didn't. You know, I did play the game. You know what I'm saying? You saw I came back. It was 40-42. It was down to two-point conversion. I did some bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? I made a bad pass and ended up losing the game. But I knew that if Jesus beat me, that's why I had all my in the second half. Because if I was going to win, I was going to do it with that. But let me tell you something. I knew I had me, and then I would have Jesus. And then I would have Dave. If Dave holds his end, I don't know, this nigga sucks too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to slap the shit out of all three of them to get to the Super Bowl.
Whoa. That's where we're going to have to stop right there.
And
Mike, let me tell you something. Them Vikings, you ain't fucking with me, bro. Your defensive style and all that shit, listen, you ain't fucking with me. I'm going to tell you why. Because I play defense too. That's how I got to the Super Bowl in Pittsburgh. See, people think my offense is trash. You only do shut up. It's about my defense. My defense shows up. And that's why I got Jalen Smith the way he had by winning that defensive player of the year last year. And that's why my Anazoli was second runner up for defensive player of the year. Because I plays defense. You see what I'm saying?
I never knocked your defense. I never said nothing about the defense.
All right, so that's why I said I ain't worried about you.
You think it's just going to be a nice, easy ride to the Super Bowl? Like, you're just going to be smacking people?
Well, if those three people was in front of me, I was still three that I'm clapping. So, I mean, shit, if you want to take somebody out and get in line, you can take somebody out and get in line, too. I'm clapping too. I ain't worried about it. Shit. I'm just talking facts, my nigga. Y'all niggas think the Jumbo was crazy with Denver. Oh, Lordy. Y'all been hurt. And on top of that, I got better wide receivers over here. I ain't got them old folk over there in Denver. Nah, we got receivers over here. We got ballers over here. So, all I'm saying is bring the heat. I done got through Chris 3-0 this year. Do you know why? I got through Chris? Let me tell you how I got through Chris. Chris is real nice. I respect Chris' game. I'll keep it 100. I like Chris' game. Chris' game is real nice. His passing game is on the money. It's elite.
Definitely one of the best.
It's elite. I ain't going to disrespect Chris. I'll give him that.
He a Hall of Famer. He a Hall of Famer already.
He there. But let me tell you something. See, the thing about Chris brings something out of me, son. Like very few in the league. You know why? Because of that fucking bullshit ass. It's not bullshit, but that consensus. This nigga's the nicest thing in the world. Moving in the I don't really like that. You know why I don't really like that? Because I think I'm the best. So when there's so many
people, like they're the best.
Right. But see, I know Chris is nice though. You know, ain't that many people I say I know. Like Dave got this good ass record. The only thing Dave could do is run around with speed in the middle of the field and shut shit down. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. But I ain't worried about all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really. Reggie nice. I give Reggie that. He got a passing game that's on fire. He give me a hard time, but I will say he ain't got the run and shoot, so I don't know what the fuck he doing over there. And that 60 points he put up on me, I don't worry about 60 points because if I'm getting blown out by 10 to 15, I'm going for gusto. You blowing me out. You know what I'm saying? Just like Manny's 60 points. You know what I'm saying? That shit bogus too. Though, I just go into my top 5 of the league since we talking right now. Top 5, Chris. There's no particular order, but I'll put Chris at the top with me because I'm up there too. I'm gonna put Reggie up there. I'm gonna put Mays. I'm gonna give Mays his credit. So we got Reggie, myself, and Chris. And then for the fifth guy, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know who the fifth guy. I don't know. There ain't no fifth guy that stands out to mind right now, unless I'm missing somebody. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to put Dave in the top 5 because, like I said, I don't really feel like Dave is nice. He does a lot of inside, outside zones, and he gets that. He likes to pull his running back out to the outside on them shits. You know what I'm saying? And then defense, like I said, he only really plays one position. I haven't seen him play the flat with a DB, play on the outside. Like, you know. Oh, matter of fact, I'll put Flash as my number 5. My fault. I'll put him as my number 5.
Really?
Yeah, the reason why I put Flash as my number 5 is because Flash can play defense all over the field. And he can be pretty good all over the field. And aside from that, he finds ways to win. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the way he just found to win now, you know what I'm saying? That was bogus. But in general, he finds ways to win, and he's very composed. Like, you know, when he's playing, he's very composed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would put him, you know, above like the likes of like Dave or something like that. Dave probably come in like the 6th place or something, just because, you know, he's been showing a little dominance over the league. But that's my top 5, guys.
I respect.
What Dad's talking about?
What Dad's talking about?
I'm not even in the chat, guys.
He said, I feel your pain. He's talking to JR. I feel your pain, bruh. He PTP on me last night, too, when I heard 3 of his starters in the game mysteriously dropped.
You see that shit I be talking about? Look at that. Ain't that some shit? Come on, son. I ain't got time to deal with the bullshit. Now, I know what happened. I don't need no validation, my nigga. Like I said, I win a chip in fish market every year. This year, I came back from Dubai. I had 5 losses. 5 losses. Came back from Dubai. I think I was like, Kerm was over there cracking jokes like, oh, you like, I don't know, something like 2-5, and you're not gonna make playoffs or some shit like that, bruh. I had 5 when I came back from Dubai, and guess how many losses I had up until the Super Bowl right here? I got robbed. I had 5 losses. I didn't lose a game, and I had to play Mark. I had to play bum ass Kerm. I had to play Mays. I had to play Chris twice. I had to play B. I had to play Dave, and I had to play Jose just now, and I just beat him. You know, but due to technicality. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't worry about niggas, oh, Junior not nice, or he think he nicer than he is. I don't worry about all that.
Man,
crazy, bro.
man.
That's my nigga, though.
It's been a wonderful night. A wonderful night, man. Hey, that's a respectable top 5.
Thanks for having me, by the way, man. I think it's the first time I'm actually on here and talking.
Man, I had to get
Everybody,
you on,
yo. Everybody's invited to a podcast, man.
Yeah,
All
everybody.
just join.
No, everybody not invited to Simple Mathematics. Everybody invited to mixtape show, but not Simple Mathematics. we do things.
I fuck with it.
We do things a little different over here. We do things a little different over here. You know, respect to the Godfather, but you know, the invite's a little shaky on this side. Redo gone? Is Redo gone?
Oh, my fault. I forgot about Redo. Redo good.
Redo going through it, man. Cam
The nicest one in the league.
Cam won MVP, man. So he
won MVP?
I mean, Cam ain't make the Pro Bowl.
Wow, get out of here. That's crazy. So that's robbery.
He ain't make the Pro Bowl, but he was quarterback of the year in the NFC.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel bad.
That's the funniest shit I ever heard in my life.
That is wild. Dak made the Pro Bowl.
That's wild, man. Playoff preview. Since you here, JR, we got your expertise with my man Mike. I don't know where Redo at. He just bounced. I don't know what he did. But we got Mark versus Chris. The Bengals versus the Jaguars.
I'll go 30, 31, 24. Chris. If Fournette runs for over 100 yards.
Okay. JR?
You know, I'm never good with scores, man. That's that's never my lane.
You ain't not gonna score,
But
but who you think gonna win, or and why?
oh,
Who?
I would be surprised if Chris loses that matchup. And no disrespect to Mark, but I play Mark twice in the fish market, twice a year, and and I played him. I played Mark a couple of times. Mark to me has always been too predictable in his game. So I think anybody that's in the upper levels of game, shouldn't really have too much of a problem with Mark for the most part. And so, especially with the stakes, being what it is, Chris is home all day. So, Chris should pull this one out. I think that's Chris, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go 38-20. I'm gonna go 38-24, Chris.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
did y'all call me and I
38-24.
wasn't here? I had to leave
Yeah.
for a minute.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, cool. You just stepped out.
I'm with
uh,
y'all though.
we
Yeah,
on
I'm
Bang.
with y'all.
Yeah, we on Bengals Jaguars. You got Chris too. I mean,
Yeah.
Mark is a good player. Mark is okay. Like we always talk about how you got mad. You got people that know football and people that kind of play the game similar to football or like simulation, and then you got the dudes that know Madden. Mark is one of the dudes that know Madden, and he
Yeah.
does and he does the things that Madden allows you to do well. He does them until he just can't do them no more. He
He
just
got a
runs the shit
he,
until you stop it. He gonna run until you stop it. So if it's
yeah,
something
he got
that
a
particularly works,
encyclopedia of exploitation. That's I
yeah,
mean that's
exactly,
jokes.
exactly, encyclopedia of exploitations.
That
There you
joke is
go.
vast.
Hey, damn, that's excellent. All right, we gonna skip over the next one. I'm gonna come back to the next one. We gonna say that one for last. And
Actually, hold on, I'll be back. Don't do my game yet. Don't do my game yet. Hold
okay,
on, I'll
we,
be back.
we gonna hop the Chief Steelers. All right, then we got
Mm.
Flash versus B.
Flash versus B. Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
that's
almost
good.
like a mirror match.
That's a good.
It's
That's a
a
good game.
You got a lot of passing, a lot of high risk, high reward type of stuff going on. Um, Running games are decent, but mm, uh, um, I don't like B secondary, so I'm going Flash.
Okay.
Probably
JR.
41-31.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
tough one. You see, for me, it depends which B show up. You know what I'm saying? B, I like B. I like B game. I like B game. I like Flash game. I think, in theory, for me, Flash should win because I think he's the better player. But depending on which B show up, in the sense that you see B, he start live tweeting and shit. He start letting the first couple plays get to him. The first little break that go the opposite
That's
way.
true.
He that shit. His composure not there for
True.
him to overcome the humps that I feel like he be in here and there, because he's not a bad player. Like I had to go through him first round in football. He's not a bad player, but he lets those little things take too much out of him. And I think because Flash is so composed down to the last second, I think Flash will end up pulling that one out. But I'll go with Flash on that one.
Hey, that is excellent analysis. Thank you for that. Well, Mike, you back? Is he back? He ain't back yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. Uh, being in B's division, I see him twice a year, and me and B have a fucking history. But so I know him, and right now how B is, he's not as good as he can be. I don't think he hit his stride over here yet. I think he benefited from. I mean, I beat him twice this year, but he benefited from a down year from myself. And like, who did he beat? What's his?
What game y'all on?
We on Chiefs and Steelers.
Flash and B.
Let me go. I'm gonna go
Oh,
to. I'm gonna go to the schedule. I'm gonna go to B schedule. I want to see what type of
Yeah, I'm
quality?
going to his shit too.
What type of quality he got on there?
He beat Mark.
Also, another thing with that game, at some point, is it's going to be a time I can almost guarantee you because it happened when I played him. It's going to be a time where Dobbs has an open read and he just does not throw it right. I don't know if Flash going to have somebody there like I happen to have somebody there when I got the interception that kind of turned things around, but it's going to be a quarterback battle, and he's second out of two in that regard. When it comes to just them playing, like he has the worst quarterback match.
Yeah, they played earlier this year and B won 41-28, and
That's what the score going to be around this time too.
that's actually his one quality win. He beat
That's a
Jeremy.
signature win.
Yeah, that's his signature win. He
Oh,
beat Jeremy.
B?
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside of Jeremy and Mark, he ain't really. Cause I think he played a last place level, so it's gonna be a test. I mean, a last place. Did he finish last? Yeah, he finished last in the division last year, so he played a last place schedule,
Oh,
and
so that means he played who? Like Slim?
he played
Um,
Dez, and he lost to
Slim.
Reggie. He played
Play
Colts.
Raiders.
Yeah, he played Colts, Raiders. Yeah, he
Oh,
played
cool.
those type of games. But I mean, he did
Who
beat
y'all playing?
Flash. So
So that's his only notable win.
hmm that's
What
his.
about
Yeah,
That's
Flash?
Flash and
Who
Mark
Flash
twice.
play?
Right?
Flash schedule went. What did Flash schedule go like? Flash.
Flash had NFC West in them. His division, of course, in the NFC. I mean the AFC North. I think. Yeah, AFC
Nah,
North.
Flash beat
Nah,
some
Flash.
talent over
Yeah,
there.
Flash got some
Yeah, he
W's.
did. He
Flash.
did.
He started off
He beat
with
Phil week
Phil,
one.
and he started off with Phil and Mays. That's two W's. Then he beat
Yeah.
Chris. He beat Chris. He beat Matt.
38-7? Wow.
He beat Manny. He beat
That's easy.
he beat Jesus. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
that was his best win. That was his
yeah
best win right there.
those some quality W's. He
You
battle
think
tested.
the win against Jesus was the best one?
Nah, I
Because of
think.
the margin.
Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah,
but he
that,
beat Chris
he beat
38-7 though.
he
Yeah,
gave
that's
Nate.
true also. That's true also.
He
But you
gave
gotta remember, my
not.
bad, Twan. Chris
Now you
was
good.
off like the 2 and 3 early, and then he got on his run. Jesus was like, looking like prime NFC contender. He went in Jesus' house and smacked him pretty good.
He gave
So I think it was more the timing when they played.
he gave Mays his only L.
Oh, what
Yeah,
happened?
that was 29-21. He gave
Yeah,
Mays his only out.
yeah. 15.
Yeah.
Mays went 15-1. His only L is to Flash. So Flash battle test. That's gonna be a good game, man. I'm definitely gonna watch that. I'm definitely gonna watch that. But I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Flash on that one. I don't think B ready for Flash. I don't think he's gonna be in the hand because Flash, his game right now is them big plays. And B, the thing about B user though is B, he not like I respect his user the most because he be all over the fucking field with his user. So that's gonna play into effect, and we'll just see how it go. But I'm gonna give it to Flash like probably 38-31, 38-31 type shit.
Okay.
That's gonna be a good game.
And then you got Phil and mixtape.
Well, I'm gonna win that game. You know,
You should.
I feel like you
should
should win that game.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I,
win that
like-
game.
no,
I'm gonna
actually,
beat him again. The
go ahead
first
and
time he
give.
said he was on the phone, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Um, the whole second half, he was going to come back and make it a game when I'm ready to go to sleep at like 12 o'clock in the morning. Like he he's not that good. I was he does have Seattle, but I hopefully the ratings don't get too inflated.
But he getting
Being
his
that
own
it's the
way though.
playoffs.
He getting his own way so much. I mean, it's like it's so bad of how he beats himself at times. Like the game against Manny, I was sitting there watching because the glimmer of my playoff hope was on the line, and sure enough, it died that night. But but I mean, I'm looking. I'm just like he should. I mean, 5 picks. I think countless turnovers. I was kind of disappointed. And that just sticks with me. I'm like, if it happens in week 15, I can't see otherwise when it's week 1 of the postseason. So I'm going home team.
For my analysis on that, I feel like Mike should win that game. I never, I don't know if it's disrespectful. I hope it's not, but I never regarded Phil as a pretty good tap. And I played him fish market. I played him NT. I played him last year where he beat me on the lag field goal. After I came back 10 in under 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I feel like with Phil, he's super predictable. Like all right, first down, second down, he want to do this. Third down, he want to do that. Defense, this is what he really want to do. And if you make him have to do anything outside of that, he's already uncomfortable. And so I feel like that's the problem with Phil is he doesn't have the diversity to switch up if if what's not working isn't working. I don't know if he's comfortable, making adjustments and switching up. And Mike does have a very good defense. Offense might lag, but his defense is on point. He's very smart. So I think, like you said, unless Seahawks get that coding they be getting, bro, I tell you, I think Mike should pull out. It should be a close game though. Probably like a 3-point game, 7-point game somewhere. I can't see Mike blowing him out just because he doesn't score enough.
I will.
Just
I don't and it's crazy you said that because I'm looking at my games that I played.
Yeah, let's look at that real fast.
That I did win. A lot of my scores are not on offense at all. Like a lot of them just be on defense. And like when I played Phil, the game was 21-0, maybe 30. Yeah, it's 21-0 to like midway in the third quarter.
All right, so Mike, you beat Phil, Bears, you beat Jesus, Packers, Lions, you beat Patriots.
That's it.
Patriots, Bears. That's a cakeish schedule.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Manny put 50 on you. Jesus.
Yeah. That was a tough game, man.
Maze.
I lost to Kerm, Maze, Manny, and Dave.
Okay. All right. So, to piggyback on what JR was saying, yeah, Phil, like Phil just he knows how to play Madden, but I don't know if he is or not, but it don't seem like he in the lab or nothing trying to learn new shit. I think he knows what he knows, and what he knows happen to be pretty good, so he's successful a lot in the league. And like JR said, you put him in that position where he gotta adjust, which Mike is very good at doing, putting people in a position where they gotta make choices and they gotta go deep into that playbook. I don't know if Phil gonna be able to do that, so I'm gonna take the Vikings too. I'm gonna say 24-17. Nah, hell nah.
Actually,
21-17. I'm gonna say 21-17.
That sounds about right.
I'm gonna say 21.
It's gonna be close. Seahawks, the team alone, the defense alone, bro. He don't.
Close, right?
You gotta remember, he sits in base, bro. He doesn't have complex defense. He sits in base, but with that team is good enough to do damage. So that's why I think it'll be.
They're gonna react. And it's the playoffs.
When he played Phil, when he played Jesus, I wanted Jesus to. I needed Jesus to lose. No, I needed Phil to win, so he would be he'd win the division, and Jesus would be the 5. Because I know playing the Seahawks in the playoffs, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about it though.
He got it on his side though, man. It should be.
And the most important factor in this game is what time we play. If we're playing 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, he gets the edge off that. Just off.
Which is probably gonna happen.
And then you got all these are pretty good games, but just off the history and the trash talk, like these two, they go at each other a lot. every fucking day. Manny and the Niners versus JR and the Cowboys. Um, we gonna JR don't have to pick this. We already know what JR gonna say, but we gonna let him. I mean, he already said what he gonna say, but maybe he'll critique on how
Nah,
he playing up on it.
I respect Manny game. Don't get me wrong, son. I really do respect Manny game, and Manny for most of my Madden career, you could say, knowing Manny, I always thought Manny was pretty good, up until like the last 2 years or so, or last two Maddens. But the reason, obviously I think I'm gonna win. But the reason why I think I'm going to win is because Manny also gets in his own way. He does a lot. He tries to do too much, to be a coach on the field, creating his own plays, try to do different things, moving defenses. But I already know that. And, Manny got the 60-point win and you're all happy about. But, you can ask Manny. We done played, head-to-head, offline, whatever the case may be, over 20 times. And, out of that 20 times, I'd be lucky to give him one. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he don't really, he can't really beat me consistently. Like, he could get a game, whatever, but I just think my team just outmatches him too much. It's just too much firepower I got on the team, and I don't know if his team can handle that along with, whatever skills I think I got. So, I just think maybe if he had, like, one of these Seahawks teams or something, it might be a little closer or something, but just the team disparity. And then also, I got lack of competition in NT this year in my division, and also with my schedule. My schedule was crazy easy. Like I hated that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think playing in Fish Market playoffs, being that I run similar, offense. Even though Fish Market playoffs, I ran a little different offense. I slimmed it all the way down to the basics. But I run similar game. And I got a better team to run my system over here. So it'll be interesting. But I think this one I could call a score. I told Manny I would blow him out and get a suspension. But I told him I wouldn't do it because I know him. He's going to suspend Dak, and I'm going to need him. So I'm going to say I'm going to get him by about 2 scores.
Okay. But before y'all pick, I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you Manny's schedule. I'm gonna give you the Niners schedule.
I was just about to say, I was looking at Manny's schedule, and I'm like, he hasn't played, and the only people he played and he won that's like notable is outside of me, of course.
Phil.
Yeah, 2 wins.
Yeah, he lost to Reggie. He lost to
Jesus.
Phil. Lost to Jesus twice.
Yep.
He lost
the Flash.
He lost the Flash.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I will say this. I do think Manny been in the lab, just from what I've seen.
I think he has.
He's been in the lab.
He always in the lab.
Yeah, he always in the lab.
question.
But I think he finally is clicking a little bit. Like he be in the lab. Sometimes he in the lab working on some dumb shit. But I think this year he worked on a good offense and he hitting the open receivers. Just from what I see, he hitting the open receivers and the offense look good. But that defense a little shaky, and that's where he gonna get in trouble at. But I think he's gonna be prepared.
I'm gonna say it's like the first game. The only way Manny wins versus JR is if Manny runs for at least like 120, 125. He has to hit at least 125.
He might need a little more.
Manny's game is primarily off the run.
Yeah.
I remember when I played Manny, and it was like a 3rd and like 16, and he ran the ball. It just caught me so off guard. I was like, wow.
That's what I'm saying. Like
him play throughout the season, he's primarily focused on running the ball. So if he doesn't run for 125 versus JR, I don't know.
I think it's gonna take a little more than 125. I think for him to. I think if Manny wins this game, he's gonna have at least 160, 170 on the ground.
But also think about this. A lot of the the guys he played, look at the game against, let's just say, because the last one I saw him play, let's just say the game against Kerm, for instance. You have a nice sizable lead because you're better. And does that help the run out? And if it does, if he's in a closer game and the run isn't working as well, or the circumstances aren't there for him to run as well, does he revert back to old ways? It's going to be interesting because
Okay, so
I
let's just look at the game. Let's look at the
All four
game
games are
versus
going to be good.
let's look at the game against Flash. He had on the rushing yards, he had 124 against Flash, and he took that L. He had 124, 222. Oh no, he had 124, 222. Damn, Flash only had 147 and 89. How the,
Yo, they was throwing so many interceptions that game.
oh, okay, let's look at the turnovers. Oh yeah,
Crazy.
it was 5 turnovers to 4. Hold
Yeah.
on. Look at the quarterback play. Alex Smith had 1 interception, and Manny had CJ Beathard had 3. Okay. Well, oh shit, picks. I'm going to go. Oh, I'm going just with what happened. Like Jr. done. Jr. After what happened tonight, all you need is motivation and shit, man. So Jr.
Yeah.
done jumped like to the
Yeah,
top
but
of the
motivation
list.
without a clear head is just nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
we very clear,
He
brother.
gets to Saturday though. Then he get 2 days to think about it.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
like
too much time though,
yeah,
but you get some
yeah.
time.
Like if they play tonight, Jr. definitely winner. But if they play Saturday, Manny might give him a little fight. I will say this
See,
too,
I think it's
Mike.
the opposite.
Yeah, I think
I
Manny
think they
would
play
destroy
tonight.
him right now because he's
Advantage.
not here.
JR, I mean, this, after a Super Bowl, I mean, yeah, it's easy to be like, I'm about to crush, run through whoever, but it's like, then you got to go through the motions of trying to get back to a Super Bowl. And it'll be kind of tough
That
fresh off of that. So I think the more time, the better.
that's what I'm saying. Like how many times do you lose a Super Bowl and then your next game you got an opportunity to fight to go to another Super Bowl? Like
Yeah.
you can keep that momentum. Like losing the Super Bowl and having to wait a week for the draft and all that type of shit. Like that shit can be wild. But like you lose a Super Bowl, like well fuck it. They robbed me out this joint. I'm about to go win this one over here. You can use that as motivation and all that shit. We're gonna see how JR. I mean, he right here, but we're gonna see how JR act with the shit. But I'm gonna take JR in this game. Mike, who you got?
Um, I think I said it.
Oh
The
yeah,
only way
yeah, you
only
said
way
it.
I think Manny will win is if he runs for over 125.
Yeah,
The
It's,
one thing I did notice about JR though is his passing is not as crazy as it's like it's not elite. So
see,
My passing's never been elite, though.
that'll definitely, huh?
I said my passing has never been elite. My passing is predicated off of my run game. But I mean, if you're using my playoff run and fish market as a sample size, that's that.
No,
I
I
would
was, I was
caution you
actually
in
thinking
that.
about the one you put. The one game I did watch you play was versus Flash and NT, and I remember y'all both were just throwing some crazy picks back
Oh,
and
but I didn't
forth.
have any wide receivers though. Remember, I had traded
Uh,
Dez and I was running with 60-something wide receivers.
okay, all right,
And
that's
that's why
true.
when I played, when I played Reggie, I didn't have no wide receivers. He was pressing my guys. They couldn't even get off the block. You know what I'm saying? But
Gotcha.
now it's a different story. I actually have, and then also too, I was playing with Jason Witten as my tight end last year. So I had no speed at that position, and I play a lot for my tight end. You know what I'm saying? My tight end opens it a lot for me because I like to play in the middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but it's not a bad analogy, because my passing game is not elite. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. My
No, no,
running
no,
game is
no,
where it's
no.
predicated at.
hey,
I mean, that's I agree.
my bad. Redo, who did you pick, Redo?
that's the toughest game of the weekend. I'm gonna say, and Jared kind of said it for me, the running game. Like Zeke in that offensive line, that's gonna be
Yeah,
to go
that's
against. And he's
true.
at home,
And then you got all of that XP also from the.
and
How
and
many of
then
your linemen made the Pro Bowl? All six?
Hey,
Eight?
I think all
Nine of them?
five of them. Let
Mike,
me
thank
see. I
you
think all
so
five of them
much,
is.
brother, for bringing up the XP. The XP is crazy, dog. They just giving that shit out to random niggas, man.
Nah, actually, Todd Smith did get that shit, yeah.
Exactly. They just giving that shit to random motherfuckers, man. Like, I don't get it, man.
Florida made it though, and I was able to get. So Lyle Collins, his awareness was on 88. You know, I ended up getting about 36,000 XP for him, and so you know now his awareness is at 97, and everything else is 99. You know, with the exception of impact block at 98.
Jeez. You need the
You know,
impact
Frederick.
block,
Yeah, now, yeah, I definitely agree that run game
all
is
my-
gonna be the difference.
My lowest,
I'm
you know,
not
my
going above
lowest shit.
JR. Whoever has the better run game is going to win this game, obviously, now.
Yeah, and with Zeke, son, it's the shit is like that's why I said Zeke is available because, you know, even when I had my rookie running back earlier in the year when Zeke was out for 5 games. By the way, Zeke was still number 2 for running back of the year, but when I had my rookie running back, rookie running back was up there for I think offensive rookie of the year. He was playing about 4 or 5 games for me. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I run the ball. Now, people complain about this jumbo shit, but I've always run the ball out of different formations. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's jumbo. I just use jumbo because he wasn't, you know, niggas wasn't stopping it. Yeah, you ain't stopping it. It's playoffs. I learned my lesson a long time ago. When you try to do too much in playoffs and niggas are sitting there doing the same shit, you the one that's putting yourself at a disadvantage. So do what you got to do until niggas stop it and then make the adjustments. That's why when I was trying it on Dave, you see, Dave, I didn't kill Dave with the jumbo. Only Chris and Flash. But Dave, I didn't kill him with that. Dave, I had to beat him with a whole different strategy. Why? Because that motherfucker, I couldn't get no block. I couldn't get no time to get the running. My running back, you know, my offensive line couldn't hold a block. So, but you know, with this one, I want to see how Manny handles the offensive line. You know, that's gonna be.
I don't think he
That's gonna
can,
be
man.
interesting.
But
You're gonna see, because my fullback also, you know, my fullback, his impact block is 85 and his run block is 84. You know, so between my 6 blockers on my running, you know, with 80 awareness with the 6 blockers and the running, it's going, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see how many handles that.
I'm definitely gonna watch all 4 games, and I'm gonna critique. We're gonna critique all 4 games on next week's edition of Simple Mathematics. I was gonna say something else. I lost it. What the fuck? Oh, so who are the favorites to win it all? Like, we got the wild card preview. So who are the favorites to win it all this year? And then the AFC. I'll go first, but
I
because
don't
I've
know.
been trying to think about it. The AFC. Mays in that spread is a real problem. And the nigga was 15-1. Like,
Check his
I,
schedule though.
yeah, let's go to the schedule.
He had a pretty easy schedule. I mean, not that Mays needs to easy schedule. You know, Mays is talented, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, the Bills, right? Yeah, the Bills. Yeah, Mays. Let's go to the schedule. Okay. All right, he lost to Flash. He beat C's, who is a shell of himself in Nike talk. That ain't C's. That's somebody
Jekyll and
else.
Hyde.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with C's, man. C's. I think
He beat Chris.
C started feeling himself a little bit, and he just lost his way. He beat Chris. He dominated me. I really just didn't know how to stop the spread, and I had a bad year, but that's something else. I didn't know how to stop the spread. He beat he beat Mike,
Mike.
the owner
Yeah,
of
that
Patriots.
game was crazy.
He beat
Bean?
Bean.
Bean.
I keep Bean, and Bean he's not what people thought he was gonna be, but he's a decent player. And he beat Tone twice and Bean again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying.
I mean, like I said, it's not that he need, you know.
And the thing is, the person that I think is second in AFC, he just like mastered the spread, and I'm sure he know how to stop it. It's just can he stop it? And that's Reggie. So yeah.
See, to me, I don't know. The difference between those two is who plays better defense.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Bosa's a monster. Like, there's one, Bosa, he's just different.
He's different, bro.
He's
different. Like, I offered the house for this nigga. That's how different he is. Like, that shit was like when I was playing him, bro. He tore Collins the fuck up, bro. Like, it was to a point I had to double team him on every play, and I was leaving my left side open because I had to make sure because he was just he's different.
You got to pay attention to Bosa. Bosa be on your motherfucking ass from the start, dog. From the fucking snap.
Then Mays got Jerry Hughes. I mean, Jerry Hughes is not no baser,
but no, the difference between
Jerry Hughes be moving though.
The difference between Hughes and Bosa though, a lot of Hughes shit, Mays be on Hughes himself. Mays do use a Hughes. Reggie just let Bosa go.
Bosa do his own thing.
Yeah, Bosa just goes.
Don't get in his way, basically.
Yeah, he let Bosa do his thing, and he take care of the fucking, and he makes sure you don't get no quick shit, man. Like, Bosa be on your motherfucking ass, and man, I'm telling you. So yeah, and then you got Chris over there. So you can't count out Chris because he
Chris too. I think Chris of all the teams, Chris probably has the best defense. Like
on
paper,
on paper, yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah.
He definitely has the best defense.
Like the best resume as far as like people he beat, that kind of thing.
No, just like on paper, it's roster wise.
Yeah, just his roster.
Oh, okay.
You got Ramsey,
Fourier,
some linebackers. The D line is good. Miles Jack, Fowler, like it's a good team.
Yeah, that Jags D was good out the box. So I agree with that. And then Chris got the offense. It's gonna be interesting, but I put my money on Reggie or Mays, man. And
I would probably go with Reggie or Mays, but let me see Reggie's schedule real quick.
Okay, let's go.
I really like Reggie's.
Let's go to Reggie.
Just like Flash.
Reggie is the Chargers. All right, so Reggie
beat you.
He beat me.
He beat B.
He beat B.
He beat Chiefs. Damn, he shut C's out.
He beat he lost to Jesus.
He lost to Jesus. Wow.
He put 56 on Manning.
He had a 3-game losing streak, so he probably was doing. He probably was going through some emotional shit then.
He lost the tone again. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
mean,
like
Reggie's good, man. He's fucking good, bro.
AFC has a lot of good players in it.
Reggie, man, AFC is fucking hell. AFC is fucking hell, man. Trust me, like. Just speaking on the shit, I think I'm the only one on the podcast that's in the AFC. Dog.
No, you not, nigga.
Oh, Dez. Shout out. Welcome my nigga Dez. We gonna be on for a couple more minutes.
Me the shit. Welcome my nigga JR.
Yeah, what up, Dez?
Hey, bro, I feel your fucking pain. Flash did me like that last night.
Then he want to talk about, yo, niggas know me, man. Niggas know me. I don't know nobody, my nigga.
Flash pulled the plug on me last night. We playing in a close-ass game. I start hurting his fucking people. He ain't want them out for the playoffs. That nigga pull that plug quick.
Hell yeah. He ain't stupid, bro. He know the rules, so he know what he could do. How your whole internet drop? I still ain't get an answer. I don't know. My whole internet ain't never dropped in my crib like that. But that's neither here nor there. But my pick out of the AFC.
Hey, real quick about the AFC. I was gonna say we was talking about how tough the AFC is. Like when you hit them AFC playoffs, right? There's nothing there but niggas that won Super Bowls before. Like in the NFC, you got Mike. Mike is balling, but he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. Phil, I think Phil won. Manny hasn't won one. And J.I.
I haven't won one.
And
I do
JR ain't won
apologize.
one in fucking since I've been here at least. But when
No,
you
I
go
haven't
to,
won an NT one.
oh, okay, and JR ain't won an NT one. You go to the AFC, just look who the fuck I had to beat just to
So
fucking get there, dog. Fucking Reggie, Mays, and fucking Chris. Three of the
Wow.
most consistent.
Mark,
Mark,
Reggie, Chris, Mays, B. Them niggas
Flash the
all
only,
got one.
Flash the
it's
only one
not.
in this, Flash the only one in the playoffs that ain't won a Super Bowl. That shit is fucking nuts,
Nah,
dog.
it's
That
not
shit is,
nothing. Forget it.
it's tough, man. That shit is tough, dog. And then, but
Nah.
yeah, go ahead. AFC, who you got, Jr.
For the AFC, I think I'm gonna go with Mays. Just because, like you said, that spread and the way, unless Tyrod get hurt, but the way he moving around and running with that nigga like he a running back throwing the ball, I think it's gonna be hard for any team really to, because Reggie defense is not complex at all. That shit is basic to the basics, but he plays it very well. And with all that speed that Mays got and all them fucking quick routes and drags and all that bullshit along with all the scrambling shit, I think he'll be able to quote unquote bubblegum his ass to the Super Bowl out of the AFC. So I'm gonna pick Mays to go and he'll piss off Chris on his journey.
Okay. Redo, you still here? Redo still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who you got?
MVP, 4 players with over 10 sacks, pick city, 1,500-yard receiver, and a decent running game. I gotta go Mays. Yeah. The other shit too is, I don't know if there's any AFC team in there with a beast offensive line. I mean, I haven't checked them out, but the way that Mays is able to isolate them guards and play over them to use them, it's hard to stop that. You can't really stop that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's using the CPU, and he does a fine job with that. Four line front to isolate the guards with them. 3 techniques and get that user over them. So that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, Mays is.
We ready for that though. So y'all know who my NFC pick is.
And then you got the NFC. You got the NFC. And then NFC, like I was just talking about Mike. Mike been balling like this Madden cycle. He been balling like second year in the playoffs. Defense still great. Offense picking it up. Got quality W's. Like he balling. So I mean, but do I think Mike can beat Dave yet? Not just Dave and the Falcons. The Falcons just.
I mean, I'm just going to say a disclaimer. I did beat Dave
Season 1.
last season.
Oh.
But it is different the second time around.
Yeah, well, I mean, and you showed that you can compete with Dave. You got JR over there. Manny beat you last time y'all played.
That game was crazy.
Who else over there?
To me, the biggest threat
Phil?
is not even close. To me, I'd probably say JR, either JR or Dave.
Jesus. Can't
I'd
forget
probably say
Jesus.
JR. If I had to rank the NFC, I'd put myself first, of course. But I'd probably go Dave, JR, Manny, Jesus, and Phil.
Wow.
Really? Nah, Jesus in front of Manny. Gotta be.
I don't know. When I played I don't know. Maybe because when I played Jesus, it just seemed like I didn't think it was gonna be that easy.
But I don't think Manny beat Jesus yet. They're in the same division.
Correct.
I think it's like 4-0. Jesus.
Maybe it's what it is too. It's the matchup for me.
Yeah,
I
get that. Yeah,
crazy against Dave.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
And then-
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense. What about you,
Dave's gonna
Ryder?
be tough though, man, because Dave, his team is so stacked.
Yeah, that's
Especially
what I
on the
was saying.
defensive side with all that speed that he got.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, he got that dude, that Swift dude that he could just run around on haywire with because he's so fast, and then but he also has like, he also has the team the CPU can hold their own because they so.
yeah.
My bad, y'all. That's still going crazy. So he still got that. What the fuck? He still got that. That's all the fucking mentions that y'all gave. My phone was off. Yeah, so he got that
Oh,
speed.
okay.
So Dave's gonna be tough.
Oh shit, my bad.
For
He
me,
definitely,
I think it's
he
gonna be
definitely should be
a
the
matter of
favorite.
what his offense is gonna show up as. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing in terms of what Dave do. But I think for me, my biggest threat would be Dave.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. B. That's me on the bone. My bad. I didn't know y'all could hear that shit. But yeah, that's me. Hey, Jay, I will say this. This is the first time you on the podcast, and you're just as articulate as Redo. Redo, you might got some competition over here, man. We might have to.
Hey.
Hey, listen, man. I
Could
only
be a
talk
threat.
hot shit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But like, I know what I know, my nigga.
No, you definitely saw in the television. It's amazing that you haven't won the Super Bowl yet. I mean, but I guess that's just how things go, huh?
To be honest with you, man, I really feel like it was just a matter of not having my pieces, man. Like, last season, I ended up losing Dak. I ended up losing Zeke. You know, it was bad for me. I also was on vacation. I had a couple Sims that was in bad spots. I had that one lag field goal against. This was a bad series of events for me. Being that I had the Cowboys, but before having the Cowboys, the two teams that I've had in NT were the Bears and the Titans,
Titans.
because I think I came back last year. And when I moved Mariota, that set me back a season. And when I
Yeah, that was one of the
drafted my
worst
QB,
GM moves that I've ever
When you
seen.
move Mariota, that ended the season. That ended the
nah, but
franchise.
y'all gotta
You
understand something though.
said,
Y'all gotta understand something though. The way I play, and remember, I'm coming from Madden 16, where the QB wasn't so like you could get away with an average QB. You know what I'm saying? 17 was when they got all these passing mechanics that they took all kind of crazy. High, low, all this other shit, and the QB was so important. So I wasn't really expecting the QB to be that important. So whatever. I had that one season where I had like a 65 overall QB, and then when I drafted one, and I was developing him, he got to like about 85, 86. The motherfucker couldn't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a QB. My first year, I don't know if you was here, Torm. My first year, I took over the Bears in NT. They was 0-6, and I made the playoffs that year.
I
The
remember that.
following season, I got booted from some shit in Fish Market. So that's why I said I never really had the pieces that I need for myself, that I like to build around and go. Like when I used to win in Fish Market, I built teams specifically to the way I play, going back to my Lions, going back to my Chiefs and my Saints. And now, my Broncos, because I did win the Super Bowl. So, it's that's what I feel like, it's been the situation. So I think I'll get an NT Super Bowl this year. I got the team. I got the drive right now. I'm hungry as shit. Like I'm telling you, man, I haven't had this much passion for the game, since I got back after the boot. When I got booted, I lost a lot of passion for Madden. You know what I'm saying? And before that, I used to, it was, eat, breathe, sleep, Madden. But when I got booted, I lost the passion. I wasn't really. And then, just when I got back from Dubai, I kind of got that passion again for a number of reasons. But so I think I'll end up getting one with my Cowboys, man. Season 3 is my year, but if we could do it this year, we'll do it.
man. Well, it's good to have you, bro. we
Thanks,
need
bro.
this.
I appreciate
We
it.
need the shit talk too, man. We need niggas like you, man. We the heart and soul of the chat, bro. Mark,
Yo,
all
by
the
the way, I
niggas.
gotta say, man, much gratitude for giving me and handing me your first round and second round pick. I think that's the pieces that I needed to win my season 3 chip. So
Man,
thank you for that, bro.
good luck with that, man. Redo, your your NFC pick, man. And then
I think he was
Nah,
left.
oh, he
Redo
left.
left.
Oh, okay, all right, Redo
Yeah,
gone.
girl probably told him to get off.
All right, so I'm just gonna say,
I think outside of the people in the chat, Dave is definitely the favorite to win
yeah, he
for
is.
the NFC.
He is. Yeah, he
But
is. The Falcons
But
just.
you know, Dave falls under pressure too, man.
I see.
Yeah,
You
he do.
just took the words out of my mouth. I
He
said,
do.
if I think about Dave in the past, like I remember he was making the playoffs all the time, but he never win. So we'll see.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about my disappointing season real fast, and then we gonna. I think that,
And
that's
then
it.
I'm
I'm
gonna
waiting
touch
for
on
this
that
top
too.
10. I want to talk about this top 10.
Okay.
Oh, there you go,
Um,
Redo.
Oh,
He
there
back.
go Beto. There go
fucking
Beto.
Yeah,
Redo,
what's up?
your
Yeah.
your NFC real quick, and then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Your NFC pick.
Dave got to win one. I play him twice a year, and when I tell you, you can have him corralled on offense and his defense will make a play. Sometimes I'll be lost as to where or how you can overcome that. So until I see otherwise, I'm going Dave home field advantage. He got to get it done.
Respect
Yeah,
it.
Dave was
Yeah, I agree.
okay. All right. Fucking 7-9 this year. I mean, I guess me and Redo can talk about our disappointing years. I'll go first. Cause y'all niggas in the playoffs and shit, so y'all
Yo, who won that game, by the
we'll wait
way?
for you. I won.
Tom won in overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was hilarious.
Yo, that's great. You won that
Joy
shit, and you the
McCaffrey.
13th pick, bro.
I'm the 13th pick.
You the 13th pick with that one, man. You fell right out of where I put you. I put you top 12, bottom 12, man.
See,
The
that
seven,
kinda, I wasn't that mad because it kind of helped me in a sense. So I wasn't
yeah,
too upset.
man, the fucking the 7-9, dog. Coming off that fucking run that I went on, which was fucking, the shit drained the shit out of me. We ain't had no preseason, we ain't had nothing.
Uh-oh.
And in the beginning, I was
Manny
just.
trying to play now?
Manny don't want that.
I think Manny want to play
He
Oh,
don't
now.
want that,
hold
my
on,
nigga.
cut
Don't
that.
get me hyped right now, please. We having a good combo. Don't turn me up right now, my nigga. Please, my mom is asleep, and he's about to get me turned. So chill. This nigga Manny better chill, B.
Wow, let me see what he said.
He put the eyes in the chat. Like he looking for you.
I know. I see that. And my
Oh
phone
yeah,
just went on.
oh yeah, he hit you. We need
JR,
that.
you quit.
Hey,
You quit feel me for real?
What happened?
did you
Oh
quit?
shit, we forgot Dez in the chat.
Yeah, I forgot about
Oh
this.
yeah, that's true. You got
This
that's
is the
you need
this
his
is the
AFC and
quiet.
what you gonna pick.
This is the most quiet Dez has ever been since I've talked to
I know,
Dez
we
on
need all Dez
podcasts
back,
and
man.
shit.
I've been talking. I'm talking shit to Saints fans. That's why.
Dez
Oh,
over
they
there.
ain't blow a lead this week?
Huh?
They ain't blow a lead this week?
Hell no. We came back and won this week.
Hey,
Same
but-
shit. Chris
Hey.
shit.
Hey, so you trying to do that though? You trying to do that though, Jr. We about to tell Manny. We gonna tell Manny. He said load up, man. Hey, brother, tell him he said load up though. Hey, if they
Y'all for
play,
real?
we're gonna have an extended edition of Silver by Man tonight. Cause I'm about to get my commentary on this shit.
Hey, listen, man. If he want to do it, we could do it. I'm lit right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
talking
got
about. Trade
them
time.
eyes pump some blood on you right now.
I think you want to play.
Hey, shout out Big Sean. His new shit just dropped. Big Sean, the Metro. Oh, it sounded like it's cranking over here.
Hey Des, so Des, who you got for the AFC and the NFC?
Yeah, Des, what's up?
What in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, to go to Super Bowl. Who your
Yeah.
favorites?
Mays.
Bet Classic. You could have
Got made
died.
in the AFC. And
Give me a blunt. Give me a blunt.
I don't know, the NFC gonna be tight, man. Jesus ain't gonna get far because I heard his starters.
Oh, good shit.
Oh, word?
Who you took out?
Hell yeah. I heard
'Cause I know
David Johnson. I heard his backup running back. I heard his right guard, or left guard. I heard 4 of his starters.
DP out for the season.
Oh.
I heard one of his players too. I heard this Brandon Williams cornerback he
Yeah,
got.
so he gonna be kind of grim on his side. So Jesus not gonna get too far.
And he only beat me by 2 against my backup just now too. So I don't know.
Hey, JR
Over there,
Pop.
I don't know, man.
JR Pop said he looking for you, man.
Never heard of Pops, but I'm here though.
He said he your pops and he looking for you.
I'm here. I'm here. He know where I'm at. He chatting right now.
Oh,
That's all he
shit.
doing. He chatting.
Yeah, he know where the
I'm on. I'm
podcast.
live.
He
Shit,
on
you
that,
know.
man.
You done with Field Meet, JR?
What happened?
You done in Field Meet?
Yeah. I'm done. I mean, I had already was planning on being done. I was going to stay actually because, I got to the Super Bowl. It was cool. I was going to stay. But I ain't like the way he told me, oh, that's not in the rules, and kept Vic Beasley out there. I just thought that was like a slap in my face when you was at a disadvantage and then you DC'd and did that. So that to me, and then none of the commissioners was responding to that, touched on that. I just thought it was a real weak move by the commission office over there. So, I don't know if Manny would do that. In my opinion, I don't think Manny would allow that. But hey, it is what it is. And anyway, 2K starting to take some time, and I ain't got time to be playing, leagues that, I feel like it's questionable management. Being in a big game like that, I just thought it wasn't handled well. And still till right now, I still don't know how, your whole internet dropped, with 28 seconds left. Just thought it was real convenient.
What quarter was y'all in?
It was fourth quarter. He was on my 44. It was 28 seconds left. He's down 4. He wasn't getting none all game except verticals, verticals and 2 stretch plays. Everything else
Hey, that's
was
his
pretty shut
favorite
down.
play, bro.
Yeah, that's what he
That
was doing. He was
fourth
throwing the shit up. He was getting them. The last one he got that he threw it up the middle on me, I was doing, for some reason, when I was trying to audible my cornerback to do a man coverage on the tight end, but every time I was getting to putting him on man, it was doing another option screen, so I couldn't get him to do the man on the tight end, and he snapped the ball, and I wasn't paying attention, so he ended up, he got me, he got me. But that's what he was getting me on, Like, and he talk about, oh, I got him on 2 lucky plays. No, I use a stiff arm you because I run the ball, and that's what I do. And I ran the ball on you. I did the same shit to Dave. I did the same shit to B. I did the same shit to Chris. It ain't like I'm throwing jump balls and my niggas is just catching. Did y'all see the first touchdown he got? His man's falling to the floor and magically kept running.
What?
Nah.
Nope.
I seen
was
it.
crazy.
I seen it. No, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it. That shit like some
It's like,
Randy
come on,
Moss shit. That shit was
Yeah,
some
like,
Randy
that's what
Moss shit.
He was doing a possession catch. It was a possession catch, and because my man bumped him, he ended up, being on the run straight ahead with nobody there.
Yeah,
so he
that-
got that, and then he got the jump ball that he just threw the shit up, and his man's caught it, and my man was in so bad position, and he got that, and then he got the 2 verticals down the middle, and the last one he got, I was asleep because like I said, I was trying to get the adjustment for the man, and Madden wouldn't let me get the man coverage for the tight end. So by the time he snapped, I was already all out of the place, and he got that. Kudos to him. But and
You
then
did
aside
get
from
the
the 2
you
stretch
did
plays,
get the kick off the leg though. You got the joint when the
The
joint
what?
kicked up. The joint when the Bama kicked when the ball kicked off the nigga leg and you ran it. Your first touchdown. That shit was fluke.
oh, that was when there was a tip ball. You talking about the
that's-
tip ball?
Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, but Tyler Eifert running over there though. Tyler Eifert is running over there, and Tyler Eifert he's a star. He's a 97 overall. He got awareness. So if it's a tip ball, it's no different than a tip drill on a defense, and the defense gets a tip drill. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't consider that bullshit like an aggressive catch falling to the floor and you magically start running or a jump ball and you jump, but my man don't do nothing, and you magically in position for a touchdown, or me trying to get something done and Madden not letting me do it, and then you snap the ball and got a free guy down the field, like, or like I said, man, he wasn't really doing much. Then he had the opportunity to see what I was doing all game, boom, 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 and then he had a quarter to adjust, take his time to score, and then I'm running with the accelerated clock, and my game has been running the ball all game. I can't run the ball all game because every time I pick a play, I'm losing 15 seconds. It was just craziness. But it is what it is, and back to what we talking about over here.
I think he's a good player, man, but he do a lot of shit that's predictable, but it's either you stop it or you don't. So
That's facts.
That's crazy, man. So what's about to happen with this game?
Manny blowing smoke. He ain't gonna play. He's just having a good time. He already told me he get home at 1:30. He gotta wake up early. He ain't trying to play. So you gotta know one thing about Manny. Manny like to play mind games. He think he can play mind games with me, but I already know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I already know Manny game. I'm ready. He got that little bullshit 60-pointer he put on me, and he think that he gonna do something, but he know what time it is when he come to me. He know who the real daddy is.
He in that thing talking shit, man.
He got the belt out.
He got the belt out. That's what he gonna get choked with. Nigga here showing me how to choke him with it. I already know how to do that, bro.
Redo, you want to give a end of the year speaks to the about what happened with your season, man? Is Redo? Oh no, Redo.
almost had offensive rookie.
Yeah, Redo gone, right?
He was here.
Redo moving in and out this chat. Oh, he here.
Maybe he just can't hear us.
Hawkeye could have had rookie of the year. Some
Hey,
bullshit.
you did get something though, Dez. You got
Von Miller.
Yeah, Von Miller. Yeah, Von Miller got defensive
Oh yeah, he
big lineman of the year. Hey, Von
Yeah,
Miller
I
young
should
too.
have
Von
had
Miller
Miller.
not old. Man. Hey, that was a hell of a show, man. I appreciate y'all being. I mean, if y'all about to play, I'm not gonna get off. I should wait for that because
I'm telling you, son. Manny not gonna do it, son. He not gonna do it. If he ready, I'm here, but he not gonna do it. I know he just talking right now. Manny like to do a lot of talking and a lot of this and that. And
this game too
Ain't nothing worse
important.
than a tease.
yeah, that's what he trying to do right now. But he don't want no static at 1:30 in the morning. He not ready for that. I'm over here looking at his team. His team is, I mean, like I said, dude is a joke, man. That shit is dope. But let me I want to say a little something about Twan season, man. To
Why
all
you
my
want to say
dudes,
something
man.
about my season?
Cause I got your picks, and I was pretty close to my prediction about your season too. Cause like I said, I predicted you to be bottom 12, and you ended up at 13.
Oh, I was talking about I was talking about my season, man. I was fucking burnt out, and then when that shit between me and Manny happened, that shit, and it felt like, and I felt like if I kept talking shit or I kept making the noise that I make, Manny was close to kicking me out the league. So I fell back, and the shit just I knew no, I believe so because how he took the commissioner shit away. I knew, and that's when I knew that the shit was a little more than just like us talking shit to each other. So I felt as though that if I kept talking shit, doing all the shit that I do, that I would get myself in trouble, get kicked out of the league or some shit like that. So I just fucking fell back, and I just didn't feel right like the whole fucking year. Like that shit just wasn't me. Like I wasn't in the chat like that. I wasn't talking no shit. I wasn't do none of that shit, man. It just felt like a fucking off season. But I'm fucking back now because I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna do what the fuck I do. I got a new offense. I got I probably got the best receiver core in the league. I got one of the best D lines in the league. We ready over here, man, and that my division cake. Like they not as it's not as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. So I ain't worried about 7-9. Everybody know that shit was fluke. I ain't never been that shit here, and never will be again.
Well, you should have a better schedule next year, so hopefully,
I don't give a fuck
not.
who on the
But
schedule. I want you on the schedule. I want Manny on the
I
schedule.
wish I could get you, man.
I want Manny on the schedule.
Who did y'all play in that what NFC what?
We played. We played.
South.
We played Redo with them. Yeah, we played Redo with them.
So you gonna play the NFC West next year.
And that's
So you
Kate.
end up playing Manny.
So that's 4 W's, and then you got the 6 that I'm gonna get in the division. That's already 10.
And then you probably play Mays. You play the AFC East.
Yeah, I don't know how all that schedule should work, but hey, it's lit. Oh, it's lit. Oh, it's lit. Yes, this is crazy.
He
He sent
sent
the
it.
invite. He sent the invite. Let's get it.
Okay.
Ooh, fellas, it was great chatting with y'all. I'll speak to y'all after the show.
Hey
All
man,
right?
good. Have good luck, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yes. Oh man, he's crazy. This nigga is wilding tonight, boy. He got
Hey.
a lot of confidence. That's real disrespectful to challenge me at 1:30 in the morning.
And
That's crazy.
I wish I had something to do. Man, I'm just gonna let
Hold
it.
on.
I'm gonna let the game happen, man. I don't know, cause I want to watch it. So
Is there a way we can watch and still talk?
I mean, I can watch on my
screen
phone.
if I stay in the chat, but I'm not going to try.
If you go to YouTube, you can still talk.
You can't talk when you go to YouTube, can you?
Yeah, because you're in a party. You should be able to.
Oh no, you can't stream when you're in YouTube. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Can
but
you
we
watch
can.
it from the You can't watch it from the live at PlayStation app or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I think you can only for a certain amount of time.
I'm sure it's the same rules. I mean, we can end the podcast and we watch this shit together, and then we talk about it like on the next another podcast. Because I'm definitely
Yeah,
about
that
to
makes
watch.
sense.
I'm about to watch.
This one's been a while too, so it's been on for like almost an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been on for 2 hours. It just hit 2 hours, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one off, man. It was a good show. A lot of simple mathematics, man. That's where everything happens. Good show. So y'all came in going off. My man Godfather was here. My man
I
Redo
still
was
feel
here.
bad for him, man.
Yeah, that was fucked up, man. Yeah, that was fucked up. My nigga Dez was here. We about to watch this motherfucking game. We're gonna give our opinion on the game later on. But this shit about to be fun.
Like I said, remember, man, whoever has more rushing yards is gonna win this game.
Good shit. Good shit. All right, man.